The ICON X20 climbing stick, from packable to performance in seconds. This is the ICON X20 climbing stick, the first telescopic climbing stick in the industry. The ICON X20 climbing stick is the industry's first telescopic stick, packing at a mere 13 inches and extending out to 20 inches once you're at the tree. To collapse the stick, simply push the two push pins and slide it back to its 13-inch state. Now you might be wondering, is a telescopic stick really strong? Can it support your weight? Thanks to the titanium overlapping tube design and the high-strength stainless steel steps, the stick can withstand a ton of pressure. However, we do have a DuraBRAID tether that runs the length of the stick on the inside as a fail-safe mechanism. The overlapping tube design allows the stick to have a 300-pound weight rating, providing a rock-solid and safe climb all the way up the tree. But beyond the safety measures, let's dig into what the real benefits are with a telescopic stick. Simply put, this is easier to pack than this. The main benefit when you're packing in a bunch of sticks at 13 inches is that they can be packed horizontal or vertical on the back of your backpack without having them hang out and grab brush. Traditionally, one of the biggest issues with long climbing sticks is when you're trying to pack them in, they're cumbersome. They're grabbing the brush when you're walking through. You know, if they're hanging over the head, your teeth might be digging into the back of your head or your neck. They're just not easy to work with when going to the tree, let alone when you're trying to go up the tree. Having something like this hanging from your side, you know, trying to hold it under your arm when you're climbing, it just isn't easy to work with. However, when you're running a bunch of short sticks that might traditionally be a little bit more packable, they're easier to work with, you might need 6 of these to get up to your desired height. Depending on your desired hunting height, you might only need 3 or 4 of these full-length 20-inch climbing sticks to reach 18, 20, 24 feet. It's a lot easier to work with a 13-inch stick than a 20-inch stick. When I attach these to my hip going up the tree, you don't have them swinging down, hitting your feet. They just attach nice and close to your hip. They stay close to your body, compact, easy to work with as you're going up, putting your sticks up the tree. As we all know, the ease of putting sticks up when you're going up and down the tree can make or break your hunt. A small stick is easier to work with going up the tree and allows for a quicker and smoother setup time. As far as the stick itself, we set out to design what we thought was going to be the best climbing stick for actual use. Now we realize there are lighter sticks on the market. This stick comes in at about 1.5 pounds, and you can find sticks that are, you know, right around that pound mark. But the benefits of this stick, we feel, outweigh those extra couple ounces that you're adding to your pack. First and foremost, let's talk about the teeth. Our teeth design on these are designed and curved in a way that you're going to have multiple teeth digging into the bark every time you climb, no matter what the tree diameter is. A lot of climbing sticks you'll find simply have a V of teeth. What this usually leads to is only 1 or 2 teeth biting the tree. That can cause bottom of the stick kick out, can cause a lot of slippage in your stick when you're climbing. And let's face it, the goal of every hunt is to get back home after the hunt. We don't want to risk anybody falling down or having an unsafe stick. When you have these sticks on the tree, there is absolutely 0 bottom kick out, allowing for a safe and secure climb all the way up and down the tree after your hunt. We also include 2 features that are really game changers when it comes to climbing sticks. The first is our cork wrapped handle. Now this allows for a warm to the touch feel all the way up the tree. You also don't have to add a bunch of stealth strip tape to it. The last thing we want to do after buying a set of climbing sticks is having to go home and add a bunch more accessories onto it that just cause extra money, time, and weight. The second really cool feature we have on these sticks is our reflector tabs. Now these sticks were the first in the industry to feature these reflector tabs from the box. You don't have to go add glowing in the dark or reflective tape to these sticks, it already comes with these on. When you're coming down the tree, these will both reflect off your headlamp and glow in the dark, providing you a sort of runway down the tree. This is going to create a lot safer of a climb down. There's no guessing on where your next stick is. You can just simply put your boot right to that reflective light and head your way down the tree. Speaking of the steps, we have a very deep standoff on these sticks. Our sticks curve in a way that it comes out from the tree, allowing for a ton of room for your boot. We have a couple guys on our team that are, size 12, 13, even 14 size boots. So climbing down these is a lot safer for guys that might have bigger feet, or when you get into late season, you're wearing those thick rubber boots. We also put quite a bit of thought into the actual attachment method of these sticks. Now, if you're anything like myself, you hate using buckles, they're cumbersome, they're hard to adjust when they're in the tree. The ICON X20 sticks feature a winged RopeLok connection system coupled with our DuraBRAID rope system. This allows buckleless, silent attachment but is also extremely quick to do. As you're working your way up the tree, there's no second thought on where are my ropes, what pocket did I keep them in, are they adjusted correctly. Simply pull the rope around, wind it through the RopeLok connection system, and cinch it down. You're good to go. After the hunt, simply unwind the rope and attach them to the built-in rope containment system on your stick. Overall, the RopeLok system reduces unnecessary weight and unnecessary noise when attaching your sticks. Last but not least, the question that mobile hunters always ask, what is the best way to pack these sticks? How can I attach them to my backpack? The stacking method on these sticks is extremely easy. On the bottom of each stick, you'll find red attachment posts. Now these posts are magnetic and designed to fit into the corresponding grooves on the other sticks. Simply place the magnetic posts into the grooves, and on the top, clip on up there. So you have two different points of attachment here. You have the magnets on the bottom, a clip on the top. They sit together really well. You're not going to have them coming off. You don't have to rope or strap them together. At the end, you're going to have 3 sticks that are all nestled together by both the magnets and the clips at the top. Now, that's not where we stopped, and this is perhaps the coolest feature of our climbing sticks. You can actually take the last one off and nest it the opposite way. What that does is reduce your footprint. You don't have these teeth hanging out that grab your backpack. Again, hit yourself, grab brush as you're walking through. You're able to tuck the teeth right into the pack here and overall slim down the overall profile of your pack of climbing sticks. These sticks are designed to nestle perfectly into the exterior pockets of your arsenal backpacks. You can pack these on the bottom of any pack and they're not hanging out grabbing brush as you're walking through. You can even pack them vertical on your pack and you're not going to have them hanging above your head or down below your waist hitting brush as you're walking by. If you're looking for a climbing stick that is extremely packable, bites the tree like none other, and is easy to work with when you're going up and down the tree, look no farther than the first ever telescopic climbing stick, the ICON X20 from Arsenal.